The children were not to watch as father unloaded the snow-capped wagon. Crates and bushels went straight to the cellar and under an Indian blanket. Father pocketed the key with a wink. Jenny had to sit to keep breathing, her hands trembling as she cracked the walnuts. That evening, candles clipped to the fur were lit. Their dots of light graced the gingham bows, the popcorn strings, and cast deep shadows on the parlor corners. Atop the white tablecloth brought from Ohio, turkey with stuffing, yams, and fruit pies crowded the table, so everyone ate standing or in the parlor. Mother fanned herself at the fire, exhausted, while Nora, the hired girl, hovered, hiding homesick tears. Family and neighbors joined in rolling at the rugs. Then, with fiddles and dancing, Jenny missed the beat. Stepping to the window, she gazed through the frosted panes. Stars arched over the prairie. Horses stomped under their blankets. Father called her into the kitchen. "I want you to see these first, Jenny, remember?" His carpenter's hands, deft and hard, pried a crate open. Golden spheres burned into view, sweet and strange. "Oranges," she cried. Father laughed. "They made the last train." She remembered from last year to peel them first. The flesh exploded in her mouth. Ocean, green, warm, sunshine. She closed her eyes and swallowed, "Not here," in one taste. She carried a bowlful into the parlor. The music stopped. The dancers paused. She beamed as everyone surrounded her, each reaching for an orange, the only one any of them would eat that year. The night froze in her memory, like crystals on the panes, melting into a tale from time to time, like now for me, then freezing again for the next blue hour. This book came out in conjunction with her first ever museum show held 2 years ago in Nebraska, and we had a family reunion around it. She supported herself after her husband died, painting oils and selling them from her living room in a little village in Nebraska.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to read something from that in commemoration of where we are these days. My other book, Good Housekeeping, is not a narrative collection like that, but more of a kind of slice of life. And I wanted to start with a poem that Mark actually quoted to me when we were eating oysters and patchogue last night. And it's very sweet when your friends quote your books back to you. It doesn't happen often enough. Do it as much as you can. Especially for Mark. Life on the half shell. We were given straight teeth, chlorinated water, and cheap college. We slept where, with whom, for as much as we cared, and then moved on. No one's children were promised more than we, and we took it open-mouthed. We, the most promising. Houses were repainted and flipped, yards sprinklered. Winters in the sun made an endless summer even up north. We sucked oysters out of shells until the reef was stone, the remaining water murky. Now we sit all alone, each on our own pole. We dot the dirty bay, plump mendicants pumping our bivalves in the asphyxiating air as the water recedes. And now this is aquatic in a different way. This is my last one. Thank you very much for being here, and congratulations to all the artists represented here tonight. And thank you, Mark and Tonja, for putting such a great event together for artists in the community. Okay, this is an aquatic poem, Loading the Dishwasher. The phrase itself evokes a certain privilege. I've lived with and without, and with is almost better enough. The casserole, the sushi board, the tagine, the wok, never grandma's china, it all goes in, more merry. Slosh, slosh, a gentle ping, lift and fling, flight to the shelves that hold all you can handle sometimes. Some days, it is the only door that opens to you or that closes on your mess. I'll handle this, quick, words of a saint. Heavy duty, light china, normal wash, pro scrub, to heat dry or not is the only decision I am up to today. Opinion is divided over how green is my vice. One more dilemma to rack and stack. Even so, there are times dishes tower in the sink, a wine glass shatters, shards nestle in the silverware, a A spoon lurks near the drain unreachable. Those are the days you want to load your job, your mate, your boss, your bills, your kids, those walkers, that customer, the news, Washington, Beijing, Brussels, Palm Beach, your mother, your body, your anger, your hunger, your fears for the future, locked and loaded, cancel, drain.